you guys, what is going on? And welcome back to VroomVroomDana. Oh my God! Oh shit! Dana! 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 Oh! I don't know about you guys, but it is perfect weather out here today to do a little bit of riding, to come out here and make a video. Super pumped, man. I am so pumped to be out here today. We're out here on the 250, the Too Sexy, maybe? Maybe it's called the Too Sexy, because the new graphics kit we put on her is so dang good looking that I am so pumped on how it turned out. I know a lot of you guys are saying I still got to get the black handguards, and I'm on that. The white handguards are totally throwing off like all the vibes. It's like a friggin' girl with a banging body but a busted face. That's kind of what we got going on right now, and I want this girl to be looking like a supermodel. So once we get those, I think the whole kit is gonna be freaking dialed and it's gonna be perfect. But yeah, man, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I'm just stoked to be out here. I'm stoked for your guys' support lately. It's been such a good return to YouTube. Been hustling with the videos, been trying to get them out for you guys, and the positivity you guys are throwing down has been epic. It honestly just feels good to like be back on the bike again. Picked everything up a little quicker than I thought, so I was stoked on that. I mean, with all the time off, I was a little bit worried. I was like, dude, I'm not gonna even be able to ride it all. But like they say, man, what's that? What's that? Oh, I can't ride. I'm a liar. Oh, what's that saying? That it's as easy as riding a bike? Oh, God damn it. That is embarrassing. You know what? Scratch everything I just said. I freaking suck. Got a weed in my mouth. Oh, still trash. Ultimate goon mode today. I thought today was gonna be like a good day of riding, not just, oh hey, Dana the Goon is back. Do this again, huh? Let's go to the bigger log. Well, that was sketchy. Oh my God. Right when I said I was like back to decent riding, I'm just on sketch mode today. There we go. It's because that stupid log is like cockeyed. Like, it's not perfectly flat. It kicks you out a little bit of an angle, so it just threw me down. There's no excuse. You know what? No excuses. Don't even, just ignore that. If we could get over big boy right here. This one I haven't even tried yet, so now that we're in the goon sketch mode, I think it's what better time to try it. My wrist is pretty jacked, and I think I just made it worse. Oh no, I mean, we got over, but definitely was not pretty. Okay, that was better. Still not pretty, but better, right? You guys have been asking for it. If you don't give two little shits, just two little ones about the bike, go ahead and skip ahead a few minutes, because I'm going to break down the ultimate 250 for you guys real quick, and I'm going to do it as fast as possible. I see the comments. You guys want to know what I got done to the bike, what I've been doing to the bike, and what like you guys are looking for in a bike, basically, because I know a lot of you guys ride enduro or ride moto or all that good stuff. So I'm going to tell you guys some of the stuff I did to my bike personally to make it like better suited for what I like to ride, which is enduro. And kind of like that sprint enduro format, which is my personal favorite. So yeah, just gonna break it down real quick. Obviously, all around the bike, we do have little protection accessories to help protect the bike when I am going through rocks. I mean, for example, just look at how hammered the pipe is from all the rocks and stuff I've smashed. That thing has got some pretty good dents in it. So I got like brake caliper guards all around the bike. I'll come to the back. I got little shark fins on it as well to help protect the rear brake calipers. These are actually from Enduro Engineering. It's these like aluminum ones or steel ones, and those are so good, man. I freaking love that thing. It takes an absolute beating. I ended up getting this step down seat as well from Enduro Engineering. only took off, I want to say, like maybe a ½ inch to an inch on the seat, and the stock seat on the KTMs, the Huskies, dude, they're garbage. They're so uncomfortable. So Enduro engineering seats are so freaking good, and it's always nice to have a little bit extra, like feet on the ground. Basically, it's always extra, or always nice. Sorry, I can't even talk, dude. Like, ever since I fell, I'm like retarded. So anytime you could have more ground clearance is better. I mean, myself, I'm 5'11", so I'm already could touch the ground in some places, but there is times where I'll get stuck in an awkward position where that extra inch or so really helps. So that step down seat is sick. I got their skid plate as well that comes down to the linkage guard. The reason I went with the Husky, I'm not a fan of the whole PDS thing where you don't have linkage, so I prefer linkage much more. So it's nice to have a skid plate that comes down, wraps around that, and guards it from logs, rocks, you know, etc. All that good stuff always helps. Running SRT stuff on the bike as well. I do have the SRT pipe. The only reason I don't run a pipe guard is I've heard people breaking the cylinder heads off. I've before smashed pipes even through the pipe guard, and I do get a pretty decent deal on SRT pipes, so I don't run a pipe guard on them. Sometimes I used to, but nowadays I don't, since I do get a little bit of a better deal from those guys. And even if you don't get a deal through SRT, they have very reasonable pricing over there, and I am running their Moose tubes as well. They basically, Moose tubes, you can't get a flat, so they're these compound that goes into your tire instead of a tube, and it basically prevents getting puncture flats or any of that. So any riding I do, I won't get a flat. So if I ride through glass, accidentally ride over barbed wire, etc., I won't get flats. So that's freaking sweet. The only downside is it does add a pretty significant amount of weight, because those Moose tubes are much heavier than standard tubes, but it helps, man. No flats to me is freaking sweet. We got the fast pegs on here, which I really like. They're kind of cockeyed front and end, so it keeps your knees tucked in on the bike, and they're like they're so sick looking, have amazing grip. And I'm also running their bars, the flex handlebars, which if you push down on these, they do give you a little bit of flex. So if you're going faster, you're hitting something that's super chewed out and whipped out, those also take some impact instead of just your arms taking impact, so it helps a lot with arm pump. So I really enjoy the flex bars. Got the GPR stabilizer on here as well. For this enduro stuff, it doesn't like solve every problem in the world. The GPR is so sick though when you're going faster. You crank that thing up a little bit, it keeps the bars from shaking. If it gets out of control, you hit a dip, or you hit something that just makes you like basically want to rip the bars out of your hands. The GPR stabilizer is sick for that as well. I mean, besides that, that's the bike in the nutshell. Some more like swing arm protectors. Obviously, I didn't want the swing arms to get chewed out. I run the VE33S, I believe, rear tire. It's like a semi gummy. Really enjoy that tire, and it's like, for a gummy, it'll last me like 25-30 hours, which is unheard of. So that's freaking sweet, man. I really enjoy that tire. And yeah, I think that's enough babbling on, man. I've just been like blah 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 blah, and I know sometimes you guys get on me for that. You're like, just ride your bike, man. But that's why I said to skip ahead a few minutes if you didn't want to hear about the bike. If you have any questions about the build I have going on, if you have any questions about something that like you're interested in like getting for your bike, hold on, I'm stuck on a log. But if you have anything you're interested in about a build item, or you have something you're interested in about like, oh, what should I get for my bike of this, I'll be very unbiased with you. I mean, I'll recommend stuff over the years that I've had and I've worked with and things I've tried. So if you ever have any questions about that stuff, I will try my best to answer those comments down below, because there is stuff on a motorcycle I think that you could actually get to help your riding. I mean, either if it's motocross, I mean, I've done like big 6 racing before, Grand Prix, I've done desert racing, I've done some enduros before. I kind of get dipped a little bit in all those different disciplines, and although I'm not going out there saying like I'm a freaking pro rider, coming from like a B-class rider to maybe an A-class rider in some disciplines that I am, I think I could give you guys a pretty good idea of what you need, or things that has helped me in like my old amateur career, if you wanted to even call it that. So yeah, just let me know down below. This section through these trees is so sick. Oh, I always hit my head on everything, but I've been going through this on the Razor as well, down through these trees, and if you rip through this, it is so much fun. I can't wait to come ride in these like newer riding areas when it actually rains a little bit, because everything's so dried out right now. The traction isn't the best in the world. I'm kind of slipping and sliding everywhere. That also kind of, because my rear tire is pretty much trash. I think I probably got like 40 hours on this tire, but I'm just stoked to be out here riding, even if the conditions kind of suck right now. You guys see on top of this gnarly hill right here. It's actually pretty sick. Now this thing gets more chewed out the last few times. I've only been up it like 3 times, but it gets, I don't know if it's just getting drier out or if it just keeps getting more gnarly. So squirrely, oh my god. Look like a noob. Made it. Yeah, here we are. Look at this thing. There is an old story, which I don't know how true it is, because I have never found anything about this tractor, but there is a trail up top. You kind of see the peak of that mountain. It's below that. It's more on top of this ridge in front of me. And the rumor is that I've been told is that this guy was carving in the fire road up there. And when he was carving it in, it's actually, we've been up there before in a video. It gets pretty steep and it gets very, very narrow, and it's kind of off-cambered. And the rumor is he was carving in that little fire break up there, and he actually tipped the dozer down the hill and rolled all the way down here, and it landed right here, obviously, from the top of that hill, and the dude died. So he was carving in that road up there. I don't know if it was his property or exactly what he was doing. I think he was just trying to make a road go all the way around the mountain, because it does end right about where this tractor rolled down. So yeah, the story is he was working on it, rolled down, and he killed himself. I went here probably like 3 years ago or so, and there was a lot more to the dozer, and over the years people have kind of scrapped some of the stuff off it. There's a little bit of dozer parts down there where we just came from. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool story. I mean, not cool, obviously you don't want anybody to die, but it was kind of something that I was told that I thought maybe y'all would be interested in. So if you could find any information, I don't know if this is considered like Homeland area or Winchester, California. I'm not really exactly sure what this location is, but I do believe it's in between those 2 cities. So if you could find anything about it, let me know down below in the comments. It'd be cool to actually see if it is real, like all the stories that people tell, if that's a true story, if people are just yanking my chain. Yeah, you guys could see right down here, those extra dozer parts right here. I don't know what, oh shit, oh my god, oh god, oh damn it. What is going on? Why am I so retarded today? A little bit of an incline. GoPro doesn't do you justice, but I definitely could not reach the ground right there. Man, I don't know what is going on today, but we have like no balance. What the hell? Oh man, dude, I crack myself up sometimes. I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh my god, what is happening? Maybe I'm drunk still from last night. I don't know what's going on. I saw nothing, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Just because it's in the video doesn't mean that it's real. Oh yeah, okay. Go down all the gnarly stuff just fine, but when it comes to standing still on a dirt bike, having some major problems. Oh man, I love that little floater connector jump. That thing's sick. Balls back there. You guys ever been like riding an entire day? I don't care where you ride. I don't care if it's a track, if you go out to the desert, or you're out for the whole dang weekend and everything goes perfectly, man. You had a good trip, your riding has been epic, like everything is up to par, but you go home and you're like washing your bike and you go to dry it off in the garage and the bike tips over on the stand and like breaks the lever off. That's what it reminds me of back then. I've done that so many times in the past where everything's going great, but for some reason when you're doing nothing, you break your bike and you're like, dude, is this a freaking joke? I got this little thing I just found. Not even sure if it's doable, but I did a couple run-ups and it's pretty dope. Gotta go over the ditch right here, keep it low, and just launch and land, try it down here. Dude, I don't even know if I could get enough speed speed for this thing. If I had the 450 with that immediate power, I think it'd be a lot easier, but this is a pretty big gap with no takeoff ramp, and this thing really screws you up. You gotta jump over. I'm not even sure if that's clearable or not. Oh man, that is oh no. Oh, that rain ditch comes out of nowhere too. Oh man. Okay. Okay. I think we just gotta hold her wide. Yes! Let's go! Third wide, baby! Oh man. Do not try that when you ride by yourself like dumb vroom vroom over here. Vroom vroom dingle bell. Vroom vroom dingle bay. Oh, let's go. That was so sick. That was so sick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably like 9 bike lengths, however long a bike is. What is a bike? 6 feet? I don't know, but maybe it's 50 feet. It wasn't that big. It was just the fact that you had to come down, turn right on the road, clear the little gap, and my suspension is so soft on this thing because it's set up for enduro. It just soaked it up and like rebound up and just third pretty much wide off of the non-existent lip, and then you just float right over it. Dude, I'm pretty pumped on that. That was actually pretty cool. I was like kind of screwing around over here when I was riding. I was like, oh man, I think that's totally doable. There was like no trail there before, except a few run-ups I had on it, and I was like, I think you could freaking clear that. So looks like a trail now. I think people might be jumping this now that they saw me lay a trail down in it, but that was so much fun. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped on that. Actually, cap it off right there, and we're gonna call that a video. I think that was like a nice mid video, like mid-minute view video. I don't know. I always really don't know exactly until I go home and edit it, because you know, I ride for an hour, I ride for 2 hours, and I cut it down so much because, like I said before, there's so many connecting trails, and then there's parts of the video that I was like, oh yeah, that'll be sick for a video, and I end up just cutting it out completely because I didn't enjoy it at all. So let me know down below, man. I'm freaking pumped. I had a ton of fun in today's video. If you enjoyed, please drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit that little notification bell if you're interested in keeping up with the videos. And like always, man, thank you so much for tuning in to VroomVroomDana. I appreciate you all so much. Be sure to head over to HAVOC Racing Co. We got a link in the bio if you want to check out some new goggles. Got some magnetic lenses. You know how nice these are when you're riding and you got like an itch on your eye, or you ride into the night and you can just throw a clear lens on. So epic, man. It's you can't beat them. So thank you guys, and I'll talk to you all in the next video. Deuces, my friends.